got a picture tonight. Hey, is that Miss Flame out there? Can you hear me? I got a picture tonight. I'm impressed. It's frozen, but I got a picture. Oh my goodness. Let's start this back. Yay, we get something going. It's cold here. first ever walking stick. Yeah, still a magical tool to be playing with and walking with. Beautifully balanced, just right for my height and that kind of stuff. Yeah. That was crafted by Brad Young back in the day. All right, come on, behave. Thank you. See if this thing is going to behave for me today. Hot dog, maybe. Maybe. Flame, Brewer, Jim, Greg, Reese's, welcome out there on Vaughn Live. Got some people out there on YouTube. Don't know who they are. Just says they're here. Same thing out there on Facebook. Says they're here. Well, welcome. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the music. Chat if you wish. Say howdy if you choose. And otherwise, just chill and enjoy. Yeah, I had to reset some stuff, Nancy. Hasn't worked the last couple of 3 weeks. But I reset my Restream stuff, and now I have Facebook back. So yay! Yippee! Yahoo! You know, these different platforms change their caca every so often, and if we don't keep wiping it, we get lost. Lost in the shuffle. Absolutely. Thank you. I'm so happy you're here to join us. Absolutely. Hope you guys are staying warm. It's cold here, too. They're putting up over on Vaughn Live temperature weather reports showing the temperatures where they are. And it ranges from in the 20-something, I see a 29, a 35. Oh, Greg, you have 43 in Pittsburgh. What the heck is up with that, man? Because we don't have that out here in Texas. I'm here to tell you, it's cold. It's cold. The fireplace is going. The heater is going. I'm wearing, oh, bang, I'm wearing my sleeves. It's cold. The high here was probably 43. And it's way below that now. And it's supposed to be like 28, 29 tonight. And every night the rest of this week, it's supposed to be that freaking cold. That's cold. I put the electric blanket on the bed last night and plugged it in and turned it on. Because by golly, it's cold. I tried to get Gary to remind me before I took him home on Saturday, and he didn't do it because he's like a little toaster oven. But he's gone back to work, so he's not here at the house for a few days. Yeah, it is cold. All right, let's see. What can we find to play along with here? They changed my iTunes again, but at least I have it, so I probably shouldn't complain too much. Let's scroll down here and see what we can find. I'm looking at the tunes that I have available rather than YouTube for a change. Let's see, some stuff in A minor. I can find an A minor flute fairly quickly, fairly easily, maybe if I'm lucky. I've got it together right. Put another flute on the fire. Well, I have one or two on the far wall over there that I can use if I need to. They're not the best of the best, and they will burn and smell nice as they go. All right. I probably should have turned the heat on back here a little sooner. In the music room, I've got a blanket pulled across the door. I got the thing covered across the laundry situation, and dang, it's still cold back here. That might work. Gotta warm stuff up. I don't like it when it gets cold. Not at all, not at all. Where's Tom and Earthbound to tell us what's the temperature in Arizona? It's probably warmer there than anywhere. At least one would anticipate that. All right, how about some Flint Goss backtrack? A minor. We're going to do Good Night Omega, one of my favorites. What a wonderful thing to get started with. All right, come on, behave. Really? Thank you. Yeah, some of y'all recognize this. I really, really do. Greg, you're shameless. Yeah. Oh, Jim started it. Never mind. Was 72 today? Go figure, Southern California. Wow. Uh-huh. And I can think of a lot of reasons why hell is freezing over, and I'm not going to say them because they would probably be considered politically incorrect. But it's going to be okay. The thaw will be coming soon. That's enough of that. I'm going to get in trouble if I'm not careful. Who cares? Let's see here. Let's pick something else. All right, how about this one? I don't know, we're going to try it anyway. It's called Soar. Also, jam tracks in A minor. Click us. Howdy, Jim Woods. Thank you. you there, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Nice to know who you are. Nice that you have choices for when you want to come in and join us. Absolutely. I appreciate that. All right, come on. Take us back. Thank you. Go to some stuff in E. I think I have an E or two over here handy. Excuse me. Still fighting this nasty asthma stuff. And the weather changes are making us all a little crazy. They are. Let's see. Oh, how about an owl E? This would be a Brad Young owl. I've had this for quite a while. Boy, when I start thinking back the years, it seems like it's been it seems like there was not a life before flutes. I know there was. I have a hard time remembering before flutes. And then I look at something that tells me that it was 2002, 2003, so that's only 17, 18 years ago. It hasn't been forever in my lifetime, and yet it has been. So these guys have been around. I got this, I was out in Arizona, and we were doing Pal Talk at the time. And Brad made a handful of flutes just for me, and this is one of them. And there's a couple of others up there that won't ever go anywhere else because they're specifically marked for me. And they're beautiful flutes. And he would come on and he would say, I went by Crystal Hawk back then. Oh, Crystal, listen to this. And he'd sell me another flute. Bingo, done. Y'all know how it is if you're flute addicted. It just happens. And then I got to start handling them in person, and then my whole world just went, see my wall? See my wall? My whole world went nuts. It's crazy how all that works. But it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I'm so happy to get to share it with you. All right, let's see what else we can do. I need to stop talking and just play, huh? Sounds better. All right, let's see. I'm going to try this one. on E Street with an owl E from Brad Young. This baby's been around a while and she's still below. Yeah. It's a soft flute even. Soft. Come on, give it to me. Thank you. And then we need to swap them out because if we don't, they get watered out. Howdy, Miss Brandy. Good to see you, my dear niece. Young lady with a voice. I can't sing worth a flip. What's left of my voice was taken away by drugs, and it's a terrible waste of time. Let's see here. All right, let's switch to some F sharp. We just change keys. Just change keys. How are we doing here? Sunday night after a long holiday weekend. I hope you all had a marvelous weekend in spite of the need to limit contacts and minimize your socializing. It's been a quiet weekend for me. Then all my days are quiet nowadays. I tell everybody I ain't coming and you ain't welcome here. Just finished your stuffing, did you, Greg? I'm still working on the soup I made from the bone broth I made from the turkey carcass. Still working on that soup that I made. And it's good stuff. It did not go to noodles. Did not go to noodles. Somehow I was following the time and the limit, and I wound up almost into a gumbo, but oh man, it's nice. And I kept some broth separate just for drinking, you know? Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, Earthbound. I see your name on the list now. Welcome, my friend. All right, we're going to go to F sharp minor. This is a Jerry Littlejohn, an absolute beauty, one that's been broken and put back together again, kind of like me, So let's see what we can come up with here that will take us to nice places. I'll pick a couple here because I can't remember which ones are which, it's been so long. So we'll just see where they go. Again, NAF tracks from Clint Goss. This one's called Kingston Waterfall. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Come on. All right. This one was With Heart. The one before that was Prairie Panorama. Could you see the prairie grasses blowing? You said it was mysterious, right? There you go. I will, Greg, I will. They won't sound the same, but I'll play them again. Because they're never the same. All right, I'm going to find me a Kenny G here. Because, you know, I need to do a Kenny G. Gotta warm this one up, it feels like ice. Yeah, I'm kind of careful what I play anymore. Once upon a time, I got tagged for playing stuff off the nav tracks, but Clint, you know, did his thing and they let it go. And that just made me more aware of the fact that if we're playing stuff that might be tagged, we need to be very aware of it. So I'm kind of careful when I play. That's why I do a lot of YouTube backtracks, my own backtracks, and the Clint Goss backtracks. And I do Jim's too sometimes. I'm not sure why, Jim. I guess I'm nervous that you might have decided you wanted to make some money off your tracks. I know you'd let me have it with permission, but that's beside the point. I just don't want to be causing any problems. All right. And over and above the legality of playing whatever we want to play, yes, that's what I figured it could happen, my friend. And I know that you would say it's okay because she said you gave me permission, and I always give you credit. But I just don't want to go there. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Y'all are witnesses. He said I could play his. We all knew that. That's beside the point. All right. We all know that our friend Kenny King has been ill. He and his wife Diane wound up with this nasty virus that's going around. He spent a couple of 3 days in the hospital and is at home again. And we're just keeping him in our thoughts and prayers every day, along with everybody else out there that needs those thoughts and prayers, which is why I spend all my time at home alone. And even Gary has to be very thoughtful and careful because of where he works. I keep expecting the phone call that says I can't come over. I hope it never happens. I truly do. Then it really would be bad. I'd probably be drunk for a week because, yeah, it gets lonely by yourself, doesn't it? Anyway, we're going to play a song here in the G minor for our buddy Kenny King. This is one of his. And that'll be our last number. Then we're going to go off and join Jim over there in the cave. Jim Sue is opening the cave. It is actually on Third Life, but he will be broadcasting it on Vaughn Live. And Jim Cook on Facebook, he'll be broadcasting it there as well. So I'm going to play something really sweet and lovely here. I'll probably be pushing time, but it's all good. Let me see if I can copy that link. Y'all be still a minute. Come on, let me copy. Copy link. And bring it over here onto Facebook. And paste it. Because you guys can take that from Facebook and go over and listen on Vaughn Live without signing in, just like you do everywhere else. And it works. You got promoted. You did. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Third Life instead of Second? It probably has shifted, Gio. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Long time no see. All right. We're going to do Vanilla Skies. It is from, this is off of the favorite NAF tracks in G from Clint Goss, but it was actually created by our friend Johnny Lipford. And I'm grateful he decided to share it because it's a beautiful piece. So here we go. Last song, closing out. If we can get it to play. Come on. You can do it. Really? After all of this? Fine. Pencil works. Yeah. There we go. A lovely, beautiful piece to dream by. Vanilla Skies. Absolutely. Yeah. Many, 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 many prayers. Be well, be well, be well. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Gio, long time no see, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Earthbound, E-Man, Flame, Brewer, Jim, Greg, out there on online. And yeah, Jim Woods, Brewer, I see you on YouTube. And a couple others out there too. Thank you so much for being there. And out there on Facebook, thank you so much for being there. I appreciate you all very much. Come join us at the cave. It's always an awesome time. Jim plays the most beautiful journey music. We call them their journeys. Your mind will go on one. Just close your eyes and listen. It's awesome. It's phenomenal. Join. The links are there. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody so very much. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Good night, guys. Mwah. Ciao.